Hello there, guys. I just thought that you'd be interested in seeing how I'm updating the train room. And today I got these green rugs right here. I only got 2 at the moment. I didn't know how many that I would need, so it's probably going to take me a while to get enough to cover up the entire floor right here while I have my train set all set up. But over time, I will get enough of that in to, to cover up the entire area where I'm going to have the train room all set up. This is just a little starting process right here. Now, this is, however, an unboxing video, and you probably want me to get to that, so I'm going to go straight to the unboxing. So you may have seen on the bed shown there, it's not the bed that I actually sleep in, it's just an extra bed that I have that is down here, where I sometimes will go when it is thundering, because I don't like to hear the thunder from all the way upstairs. This room is in the basement, by the way, just in case you didn't know that. So, I have in a box a bunch of stuff that just arrived today from eBay, and it actually consists of stuff that I got from 4 different sellers, and they have all arrived today. So, for starters, here is a gold bumpy track. This was in a Thomas and the Magic Railroad set. I think it was the Around the Muffle Mountain set or something like that. It's kind of what inspired me to do that spray painted gold track that I have, which of course I did not know when I was a kid that it was a bumpy track, because I did not get that set when I was a kid. I just saw the images in the magazine and online. But a seller had one available on its own, and I decided to get it because I figured that it would be a good opportunity too. I think it was the only one listed at the time, so I just went ahead and purchased it. I really like how it feels. It's very smooth. The gold paint is very smooth. Very smooth indeed. So there is that right there. Next, the Trees Falling on Sodor track. And it comes with 2 trees that are actually loose, and one of them has a major paint chip. So I'm thinking that I could spray paint both of these in a new green color so it looks good again. And I think that this right here will make the trees move like that. It's kind of hard for me to do it. Oh, come on. I think there should also be a sign that goes right here, but the seller did not have the sign included. They just had this track and the trees added on. So, there's just something right there. Just thought that'd be a pretty good part of the collection that I have. Next is this shed right here. Now, this is not a Thomas Wooden Railway product. This is part of another Thomas Wooden Railway line. It is a shed that can hold 3 engines. I figured that I could probably get this for the Arlesdale Railway, for putting in the 3 engines, Rex, Mike, and Bert, although Rex has not even been released in Thomas Wooden Railway, and there hasn't been a Thomas Wood release either, so I probably would, my best option would probably make a custom of that, which I may or may not do. It just depends. But anyway, I just saw this listed on eBay from a seller that I had purchased from before, and I thought that it would probably work out. So there's that right there. Next in this unboxing video, I have Scruff from the same seller that I got the shed from. And this is a used version of Scruff with only a few paint chips that are very small and unnoticeable, that I didn't even notice them right away when I got this out of the box. And, you know, Scruff was one of the characters that I wanted to get for my collection, and yeah, this is just very fantastic. Just very decently used. Not in the best condition, but it's in acceptable condition. So, there's Scruff right there. A Scruff is an engine that works at the waste dump along with WIF. And what's interesting is that Scruff in Scruff's makeover, when he got cleaned at the Steamworks after working so hard at the waste dump, he did not want to get dirty again, so he tried to find another job where he wouldn't get dirty, but none of the other engines wanted to switch jobs with him. So in the end, he just went back to the waste dump and started working, and he didn't care if he got dirty again after that. Now, what's funny is that when the images of Scruff first came online, we all assumed that he was like a diesel engine because of his shape. But it actually turned out that he was a steam engine. He does have a funnel up on top, and he does produce steam when he moves. Although what's kind of funny is that there was nothing mentioned in the TV series that he looked like a diesel. That probably would be an interesting plot point where someone thinks, or one of the other engines thinks that he's a diesel, and they may actually still do that at some point, like when Scruff meets with a character that he's never seen before, and that character thinks that he is a diesel engine. I saw somebody did a Wooden Railway video online where Diesel came in and saw Scruff and thought he was a diesel engine, and then when he wheeshed away with steam, Diesel was like very surprised. I think that was made at the time Day of the Diesels came out. So yeah, if the person who made that video is watching, you know who you are, and I found that video to be very impressive. I don't know if it's still up on YouTube, though. I may have to look, but that was a pretty good video. Next in this unboxing, I have the tender for Flynn, but I don't have Flynn himself right now. I did order a Flynn as well as a Butch. I got the Flynn and Butch 2-pack, and I got this from another seller because there was a seller that had this, but Flynn was not available, and I figured this would probably be a good opportunity to get the trailer by itself and then get the 2-pack with Flynn and Butch. So once I do get once that does come in the mail, I will put this along with a Flynn. I mean, this is used, but the Flynn that I'm going to be getting is new in box. And much like with Scruff, there's barely any paint marks on this, so it's in acceptable condition. Now, closing off this unboxing video, there are a couple more pieces that I had gotten. I got 6 of the ramp pieces. I got 2 in the Wooden Railway, or I got 2 in the rail form, both of them being female ramp pieces. And I got 4 in the road style, 3 of them being female and 1 being male. I got these for my roadway on when I put the road sections onto the Wooden Railway line, although I still need to get some more of the road curve pieces, because I still only have 1, in case you've been following along after me for this long. So those are the ramp pieces right there. And then, something that's probably not all that exciting, but I'm going to show it off anyway. I also have gotten 3 of the straight track pieces that don't have any markings on them, because I don't think these are wooden railway track pieces. They came with that shed, as did this one, this track piece, and 2 of the small curve pieces. So these are all either from Brio or from some other wooden railway line, not Thomas and Friends. However, I did also happen to get some more curve pieces that are from the Thomas Wooden Railway line, such as 4 of the larger ones and 2 more of the smaller ones. I'm not sure if these were actually even supposed to be in that order. I do remember that I got... You know what? I think maybe I did get these intentionally. I know that's the order that included this shed and Scruff had to have had 3 different items listed on eBay. So I think that they were Scruff, the shed, along with these track pieces, and these track pieces. So, yeah, all of these came from one seller. While everything else you saw in this video, actually, half of the ramp pieces that I got were also from that same seller right there. So these could in fact be bonus track pieces. I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, that is my unboxing video for today. I think that I should do another one tomorrow, depending on how soon another package or another series of packages comes in. There should be at least one to come tomorrow, such as the Sodor Rescue Center 2-pack, which should include Flynn and Butch. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.